concentration, laser focus. Banging on they though they taking notice.
Back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up, I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When old and blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the lead dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't.
Yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, I've been trying to stay inside. Hey, don't bust me too hard, bro. Don't beat me too bad, bro.
Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati. And
nah, you did shit. You beat Troll, but he only had 3 points.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I know you good. We're going to see.
Ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. This is taken at the 3. He'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Can't help it. I'll start like this. I'll start like this.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Only a couple for him there in the game's first play, and it's second down. Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know this is going to be the point of attack. The big body guys in the middle of this game is priority one.
Don't call me. I had a dream. I had a wish.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he gets this one just up to the 40. They mark it down at the 39.
I hate so close.
10 yards there on the Bengal first.
But you know why I smoke like this. I smoke like this.
Well, I want you to know I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there.
I wonder why.
He allows the block to
I drank like this.
It'll be a long afternoon for those guys. Now on first down, he'll drop the throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
I can't help it. I feel like this. Feel like he ain't shit. back up to a bridge.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
Best psychology. You gon' make me shit. Let me down on the lick, don't make them like me no more, no more. Just can't quit.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people in front?
I'm running out of friends.
It created some nice space for him.
I smoke like this. I can't help it. If you wonder why I feel like this, I drink like this. Baby, I can't help it. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. I've been violent for a while. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. I've been violent for a while.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Second and 10. Caught by the tight end Ertz. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner.
Don't make him like me no more.
And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all. Let's go. Do it.
They'll tell you I win. They gonna tell you I went pop. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna beat a nigga up, they tell you lie. I'm the cop. They're gonna tell me yes, he's sending news.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that will be well done because what they're hoping is the defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
I got that with your boo.
Didn't happen on that one. From the 27, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's why you pick up for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender. Executed it to perfection. No gain on the play.
He's trying to beat a nigga up and tell you that.
Dumping this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And he said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And now a hook up downfield on second down. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. to the touchdown. Here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, almost the 21-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time able to get 3. Not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker shot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And we'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking of. A lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Joe Mixon takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, wahoo! Check. Mike 41. Defense wins championships, baby. 41. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep downfield for Roll. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 39 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Watch 9. Ready. 60 yards. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Check. Crouch. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Peterson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
Brings up 3rd and 4. 30 base. Rock it. Let go.
Here's Peterson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This a 33-yard attempt.
Bro, I pressed it. Oh, dear, bro.
Wide to the left, and this score
I pressed it.
Is. So an empty possession.
That's
there.
crazy.
What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the
I
plant
fucking
leg might
pressed
have
this
given away
shit,
just
bro.
a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball.
That's
to
crazy as
compensate.
fuck.
And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited.
Fuck, bro, that's crazy.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp,
yeah, that's crazy.
Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. That's complete to Hines.
Fucking crazy, bro.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Throwing is Murray on third down. Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys...
That shit got me hot as fuck, bro.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better. Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively, because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Down. 8, read. Look at me. Go, fight.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2nd and 5 now. Murray got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Browns.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, Murray. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They fake the handoff, now Murray. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And here's Murray. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They run. Peterson looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
You got 3 down. Ready.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now on 2nd and 16, Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Now he'll let it go deep left. It got his man, complete. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Murray to air it out again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Thanks, bro.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On play action, they'll throw. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll run here with Mixon. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 99 yards, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 out, 3 out. Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike. All right, T, let's go.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Yeah.
22
Yeah.
yards there, a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Peterson. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. The give to Peterson out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
60 yards. 2 draw courses. Get it.
They'll run with Peterson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are back within a single score. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Five.
2nd and 9 now. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play, 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Damn.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Rosas good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Ready? 15, Ronnie. 15 line. Hey, Zoo. Move. 3 down. Big rip.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray is going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be caught.
God damn.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Shit.
A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Go.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
How's that a flag?
We do have a penalty flag down, however.
That's
Let's
crazy,
see what that's
bro.
about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. He'll look to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Now.
Back to throw.
Oh my
Taken
God.
down. This will be a Brown sack. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Exit. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh my
Nowhere
God,
to
bro.
escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we signed with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Tie him up, tie him up. 4 down, 4 down. Mike in. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Mike.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyler Davison picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Murray with a 3rd and long. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's a throw, right side, taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up.
I'm so dead, bro.
The 45-yard line. Leonard Floyd in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll drop to throw.
Oh my God. That's game.
Picked off at the 38.
Oh my God, bro.
Into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Coming to you. Left 3.
After the turnover, here's Murray. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Mike Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Hey, Wood. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Watch the run. Lead grip.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Chubb on first down, not going to go anywhere as he'll lose 3 on that one. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Second down, Murray sets to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row,
I'm coming.
As long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. They'll drop the throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them.
God damn, bro.
And that should do it. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And that's going to be caught for
that nigga fast.
A big play there. 56 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end that feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
60 Pittsburgh.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. of the shotgun. They run with Mixon.
GG, bro.
A measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.
Where you at?
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.